Hound, some of the best ASA softball bats there are. I'm here with part 2 of a special treat. We are interviewing Lenny, or Shine, down in Florida in the softball Hall of Fame. It's been a great treat to get to know him shortly here and swing the bat with him. We are going to hear some tips from Lenny, or Shine. Tell us why you go by Shine again.
Well, the name is Shine Huff, but most people can't pronounce that, so I usually just put S-H-I-N-E on my equipment.
Yeah, it's right on his glove there.
Right.
It's great. Okay, before the interview, let's take a look at some swings here. Lenny is starting with the Monster Sinister, My Gamer, and check out his reaction after this swing.
This one feels nice.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I could use this.
If you didn't hear it, he said, "This one feels nice. I could use this." That's the Sinister for you. Now he moves on to some senior bats. How many days a week do you get to play?
2.
Okay.
And then tournaments is either a weekend thing or a 3-day thing.
Yeah, nice. Now Lenny, at the age of 80, still plays 2 days a week and plays regularly in tournaments. That is simply fantastic.
Okay, my bat has way more pop than yours.
Does it?
Way more.
Yeah. If you didn't catch that, he just told me his bat has way more pop than mine. Way more.
That's why they won't let you guys use them.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Why can't I do that in the game? I don't get it.
Yeah. It's like the golf range. And the Sinister is back. Look at that. If I live to be 80, I sure hope I can hit the ball like that.
It's a good bat for sure.
Yeah.
This is your main bat?
Yep.
All right, then I'll save the hits for you. But it's a good one. I like it.
All right, just a couple more swings here. And if you look, you'll notice Lenny is now using the drop-down full overlap grip, something he's been practicing. Just a good example that as long as you're playing the game, it's always a good time to continue to try to work on your swing and get more pop on the ball. After this swing, we'll get to the interview. So one question that came to my mind is, I'm 41 now. There came a time when I had to stop relying so much on just raw talent and power to try to start thinking of strategy and technique, both in fielding and in hitting. And I think that came at a little bit different stages for me. But I don't know if you hit that stage, and when that transition you felt like I got to pay more attention to technique here or strategy.
I can't say when it could happen or when it did happen or even if it did happen, but my number one advice to not only young bucks like yourself but anybody is when you're up to bat, be kind of selective, kind of wait for your pitch. You know what your strike zone is, you know what you feel comfortable hitting. You don't have to swing at the first pitch or even the last pitch unless you have 2 strikes, then you have to kind of guard the dish. But I think my main valuable piece of information is don't take this game too seriously. Remember, it's called a game. A game is supposed to be for fun.
Yeah.
There are professional softball players who get paid to perform. If they don't perform, then that's it for them. But I still do what I do at this point in my life because I enjoy it. I love it. I'm blessed that my wife comes with me. And I've made friends over the years. In all these years, I've made friends from different parts of the country on softball tournaments. So when we see each other again once a year, someone, it's a big dog. Hey, how you been? Blah, blah, blah. Guys quit the game, guys die, guys lose interest. But I think softball and baseball has really provided a lot of wonderful memories for me over my lifetime.
Yeah, that's great. So simply just enjoy it. Realize what you're doing.
Enjoy the game. When I was your age, winning was everything. You had to win, but now, if I don't get hurt, if I can help my team a little bit with a couple of hits, Those are the two most important things. If we win the game, that's icing on the cake.
Yeah. And if you saw the last video, you'll know he's been playing for 58 years.
And no plans of quitting. One of my world championship rings on the inside, if you look with a microscope, it's engraved, play till you die.
Yeah. Right on. That's great.
I think I'm basically trying to do that.
I want to go back to one of the things you just mentioned about being selective. If you step up into the plate, first pitch is a strike, but it's not your type of strike. Do you watch that or do you swing at it?
It depends if it's a 1-1 count.
Okay.
If it's a full count, 3-2, and if it's I really don't like it, then no, I'll let go.
Okay.
If it's a strike, then okay, now I got a strike on me. Every once in a while in our tournaments, the tournament might have got rain delayed.
Yeah.
Now we go to a one pitch. You've heard of?
Okay. Where you just get one
pitch. Okay.
Yeah.
You either hit it or you don't hit it. If you hit it, then whatever happens. If you don't hit it, if it's a ball, then you walk. If it's the board, you're out.
Okay, yeah.
That's a speed up rule. For me as a pitcher, I like one pitch because I don't have to be super fine.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Close,
yeah.
Plate the batter will probably swing.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, interesting. So there are times where you actually let the strike go.
Definitely.
Okay. I could probably do that myself. I get a little antsy.
Well, just watching you hit here, you swung at some pitches that were obviously balls, even though you did hit them well. They were not in your strike zone.
Yeah.
You have a very large strike zone. I mean, you can hit balls well up here, down there. I think you're a low pitch hitter by choice, but it's probably better to wait.
Yeah.
I played ball with a guy many years ago. He was huge, big guy. He would not swing unless it was his perfect.
Really?
I've seen him take the third strike a couple times. He said, "Jim, why don't you swing?" But when he hit the ball,
yeah, all right. I'm going to try that this season. My season's still a couple months away, though. I've been discussing. Also, I was wondering. I'm sure throughout those 58 years, you've made different adjustments to your swing, improvements. Is there one that sticks out where you feel like that one that took a lot of time for me to develop, but that was really worth it?
To be honest with you, there's only one thing I could think of that I might change a little bit. I want to use the whole field. And mostly a bowling, maybe up the middle. But every once in a while, I like to go to the opposite field. But when I try to go to the opposite field and I hit a little pukey grounder to the short to the second baseman, the first baseman, I just stick to what I know.
Yeah.
So I like to try sometimes to go the opposite way. I mean, it's very effective. If the defense knows you can hit to all fields. I know some guys that are strictly pull hitters and they'll shift.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So the only thing maybe that I've changed is maybe trying to go to right field sometimes, but I never was much of a thinker. Just get up there and hang it.
Yeah, all right. Is there a certain drill you did to get the hit backside like that?
Are we being recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, we are. Well, I'd have to show you this.
All right, we'll pause here for a second. I'll move the camera here. Yeah, go ahead. I'll adjust.
Okay, if you want to go, let me know when you're ready.
Yep, we're all good.
We're good. All right, if you want to hit this way, instead of striding normally, instead of striding here, you would have to take one step with your back foot. You go here, and now you would stride the same way as before.
I see.
A little practice. Instead of your normal stride,
Yeah.
you have to take an extra step here, and now, bam.
I see, yeah.
So you're basically just shifting everything around a little bit.
Okay. And so you're deciding that while you're in the box or at the pitch?
No, when the ball's in the air.
Okay.
The ball is actually in the air. All right, I left the pitcher's hand. Here it is. All right, I want to go that way. Here comes the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on. All right.
And once you can develop that technique, it's It's just a matter of making good content.
Yeah. All right, so that's helpful. I could use to work on that because they put a shift on me in certain leagues as well. So I'm going to try to.
You got to practice though, because
yeah.
you're taking an extra step with your. In your case, it would be this foot.
Yeah.
You take a step and shift your whole body around, and now you're driving it over here.
Yeah.
Instead of over there.
Maybe
takes a little practice.
Maybe you'll see a video on it years down the road if I can actually figure it out. How about if you love to hit? So I'm assuming you give out hitting tips to people when you see it. What do you think is the most common hitting tip, or a common one that you just regularly see?
Like I indicated earlier, is just wait for your pitch. Don't swing at garbage.
Yeah.
Because unless you have a very large strike zone and you can hit high pitches, inside pitches, low pitches, I recommend waiting for your pitch and hitting a ball on the sweet spot. That's very important.
Yeah. I can already see it now this season. Some of my teammates I'm gonna come back to the bench after an at bat and they're gonna say, listen to Lenny. Listen to what Lenny said.
Wait for your pitch.
Yeah, because I'm gonna forget it, but I'm gonna try it this season.
Well, you know what? You can even do it hitting off the tee.
Yeah.
Just take that extra step. You know, with this foot, you come back, and then bam.
Yeah.
It's just a little. It's going to feel super weird at first, but they put out a video.
Right.
He said, look, I'm going to show you how to hit to the opposite field. You don't have to wait for an outside pitch. You can hit an inside pitch to the opposite field, but you have to shift your body around.
All right.
And then you just drive the ball. As if, instead of the pitcher being over here, now, in my case, a right-hander, you shift, now the pitcher's over there.
Yeah. All right,
Kinda makes sense. It's not easy.
Totally.
I don't do it that much because, like I said, when I don't do it correctly, I go back to the dugout like this. And I look at Renee and she'll say, why did he do that?
Yeah, that's great. So one more question, and this is for myself. You've seen me swing now in person and some videos that you've seen. Any tip that you think I could work on for my swing?
Oh, gee, what a question. I honestly cannot.
No? All right.
No, I mean, your hitting ability, your skill, your command of the strike zone. I can't say anything that you don't know. The only one maybe is stop digging holes in the soccer field.
Yeah, I put a huge hole unintentionally. My back foot.
I have a pretty good eye for talent. And you got the total package in my opinion.
I appreciate that. Amy, definitely your words about being more selective. I definitely can use that, and I do work on that backside hitting, so I'm going to put that to work. So, thanks for your time and for coming out and swinging.
It was my pleasure. I feel honored.
Yeah,
thank you.
Enjoyed getting to meet you and hearing your thoughts. Hey, feel free to leave any questions, comments down below. This is Bat Hound, everyone, signing off. Be sure to subscribe to the channel up here. Check out some other videos up here and down here. Thanks, everybody.